one hand swing around, so she got blocked.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. This fielded right at the goal line.
These niggas don't know you got me going to the left already. Corner, me. Center cut down the paint, thank you.
First play, Watson to the air. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey.
Yeah, he don't know. He gotta go to the left before his name does the first move. We don't know. I just need to sit here.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Felton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Okay.
Nigga, you gonna play defense or fucking take charge, bro?
I knew that shit was gonna be split up because he was fucking standing behind me. This game, that shit is crazy.
Oh, hello, what?
That nigga was all the way out of bounds. My shit was getting split up. That make no sense, 2K. While shooting his net wide open, that shit won't get split up.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that is incomplete.
That's late. I had to try to get that shit again.
Down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. Taking it about the 16. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
Tomorrow, nigga.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 19-yard line.
They got text. Nigga, where are you?
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now he can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people that make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Pickett sets up play action. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Oh my God, the to the left is slower. Oh my God. I just need that. I need a universal leaner. That's just all at the same fucking speed. I gotta find that shit.
The Browns drive about to get started.
All right.
They'll start in excellent field position
Wow,
following
that shit keep happening.
After the interception, here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him out to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right. And he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
That's crazy. I didn't steal that. He shot that shit fast as shit. Really?
Touchdown, Browns. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
It's
a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steelers
my player got frozen.
ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. Najee Harris, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He didn't go up.
Ah, defense, bro.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Yeah.
This nigga wide open, he passed me the ball. I'm wide open, I don't get the ball.
And
Like,
they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The center kind of nice. His friend is not, unfortunately.
And remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
you're flying at me already on my dick, bro. Get out the paint.
Here's a
People
2nd and 8.
Good shot, dude. It's all good. We back.
Here's Watson.
Get over there. Get over there.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
We out.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Let's go. Oh, this dumb shot. This JT torture.
And this is from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Everybody
and
and their
that
mom
will
got
extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this
I got break stars. So many shots. Damn.
I'm about to get out and
I
take
should like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have
Yeah, I'll play like once or more.
And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Watson off play action. And it's caught. Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the field. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll try to run. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Ball again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Breece Hall already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25.
Oh, I got a floor setter. Oh, this shit is permanent? Let me think about that shit. Hold up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
let
drive.
me not do that shit now.
We don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but
I'm just being permanent, kind of crazy.
3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Get some momentum, hero!
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the... And he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Off play action. Pickett. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a bit. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Pickett back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on.
Oh, only one nickel is still. It's 85. Nice.
It's a 6-yard pickup,
and they got inside center.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Our center might get dropped off, I'm not going to lie to you.
With the score from 17, Steelers 7.
This nigga dove at my feet and I couldn't move to get the ball. That's
and
cool.
we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring.
Why are you setting the screen at 2-3? Here we go, man.
Loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking
yeah, we're gonna lose this shit already.
Nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these
Niggas
things,
setting zones and setting
you
screens
want
in
to make
2
sure
or
you
3,
have
man.
eyes towards the return guy.
This already fucking
Because you
clip.
want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Yep.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
You be forcing that baseline, man.
First down, and they go back to Harris. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Now Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And that'll be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm going to spare myself the sanity and not watch 2 center set screens at 2-3 and try to try the ball. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night.
Right now in this season opener,
2K.
it's 3rd and goal.
I'll tap the explain. He just flew a full quarter. Why the fuck does that keep happening?
No gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Get that bend, don't break. Now they don't have field goal or an extra point, take the field goal right here.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now Hall to start the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Quick throw completed by Watson. It'll be a gain of just a yard. 3rd and 7 down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Yeah, and then the two boyfriends just passed her the ball the whole time. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Watson now to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
From the gun, here's Pickett. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. York on now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 24, Steelers 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. On the return is Peterson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is
Marco with the word, nigga. Oh shit. You too, Jamar, with the word, nigga.
In tandem, the back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just
I'm still in on that. What you mean?
No, me. Announcer, just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19. Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pickett to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw, Pickett. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. Pickett, 4th down. Desperation time. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2. Pickett back to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here we go. 1st and goal. Harris is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Looking to throw here, Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is, 4th and goal. Now Pickett. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
First down, Browns.